Alright, let's talk about that game for a hot second. What's going on, team? Proof here, and for this video, is going to be bringing you games from my latest stream using my DUDLEY focus DUDLEY Emperor deck going against Gold Paladin. And for those that weren't there, the goal of the stream was to really dive into the deck and do a lot of games in a row with it to find a comfort level, find comfort with the cards, and kind of get familiar with how the deck is supposed to operate. Is that I play a lot of games and I saw a lot of varying matchups here and there, so I wanted to cut those down into like-minded episodes, focused episodes of particular clans. And this episode is going to be against Gold Paladin. And I saw a lot of people talk about how golds are, or how they feel golds is the worst matchup for new spikes. And I think that stems from the fact that Blonde Ezel's Limit Break allows them to find intercepts very easily. And since DUDLEY Emperor's Limit Break requires the Spike Brothers player to attack Vanguard for it to activate, that means that they have to continually find ways to punch through the wall of intercepts before they can trigger DUDLEY Emperor. And that could become awkward over time, depending on how the game flows for either player. So I personally don't think that golds is the worst matchup. I think that there are harder matchups out there, but I want to present you these videos for you to decide, and we can have a conversation about that in the comments down below. But for now, I hope you enjoy these videos against golds, and I'll catch you next time. Peace. Be easy. Okay, so I can keep beans in my hand because I can use it to fish for a grade 2. I kind of want to keep this, but I don't need it till later in the game, but it does make a booster in case I draw another grade 2. So yeah, I'll keep it. Hey, what up, Doug? What up, Douglas? They're going first, so they could have the superior ride, which would be spooky. So they rode Gareth, which means they either have another Gareth or they don't have Bowmane, or they just didn't have another grade 1 ride. Ooh, Medical Manager, that's a much better ride. Give me additional soul for Emperor turn later. Lost a Panther, but it's like I didn't exist anyway. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see, I'll deal 1 damage. Okay. And then next turn, I can always use beans to get a backup Doug, so I can have a double front row of Douglases. At least there's no more Unite Attacker. Big facts. Big facts. I hated having that card in my deck. Do they have the second? They had it. And it was a crit, or they have a crit Ezel. So it's either 9 crit or that weird crit stand deck that we saw the other day. Whoa. I expect to see Flash Edge. Yep, already completed it, Kim. TP, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Yeah, the grade 3s are all triple rares. But it's not so bad concerning spikes are an event clan. Get a Doug. Alright, what I could do, because I have 3 Recklesses and I have an additional soul to play with, and I'm behind 2 damage, I could call a Reckless here and attack unboosted with the skill, and it goes back to deck, and then I can go Vanguard Doug and then Rearguard Doug, provided they don't hit a trigger. I think that's the best course of action, considering the current state of our hands. And then maybe I'll check the beans that I put back, which would be massive for me right now. Okay, I'll take jugs. I just wanted a trigger to guarantee I give 2 damage here. Yeah, Cardfight Geek. What Sugar Daddy said is true. You can play Skydiver instead. Do they have another one, or do they have the grade 1? Oh, they don't have it. They no have. That's her second heal too. Uh-oh. This looks like a 4 Ezel deck. Wowzers. Early PG pop. Early PG pop. Worth it. So I'm definitely gonna use Mecha Trainer this turn to get a PG into my hand. I still might do it. Is it necessary this turn to do it? They played 9 crit. They've seen 3 of them so far that we know of. I'll do it in case I heal. Cause I'll just get the counter blasted back immediately. No skill. Another jugs. They play double witch. Interesting. Intriguing. What? What? That's so odd. Why'd they do that? Because this could have hit anyway. I'm so confused. Alright, give me a heal, or a trigger, not a heal. Ah, dang it, now I'm at 5. But that's my last Doug. So any beans I draw will be used to search out Phantom now. Back up. Let's see what I might do here. I'm gonna put Panther here, put Reckless here, go unboosted here, attack Vanguard. I'm gonna search out another Interceptor and a back row booster for this Panther. And then if I hit a trigger, I can pass it either way. That'll give me double intercept with 2 PGs in the back, which is really good. So do I have any other Recklesses? 1, 2, 3. I have 1 in deck because I used it earlier. Alright, I'm gonna search out a Reckless and another Interceptor. Actually, what am I talking about? This Reckless is gonna go back to deck, so it'll automatically be in deck. Put that in. Yeah, this is fine. Actually, don't want the Bracky. I want this instead. Beans! Not beans! Ouch, I have all 4 heals in deck. May as well. And then I should be able to survive because they play 9 crits. And then I should have Emperor set up for next turn. Ideally they don't heal, and then I can just throw my Recklesses in there. So if they don't heal, I'll be able to do 5 attacks on their like Reckless, kill intercepts, Emperor, Limit Break, get 2 things that can hit 11k. That's the plan in place. And they've seen 3 heals so far. I just realized they don't play the grade 1 damage adder. So they play Fang and they play Dendrain, which is a big composition of the grade 1 space. Grab coffee as he as he limit breaks 5 times. They play draws though, but I haven't seen any stand triggers, so I'm not concerned about not living this turn. My bigger concern is if they find their last heal. Alright, that's a PG. That's generally fine. So, the plan is in place. The plan is a go. Ooh, it jugs. That's actually even better. Cause I can keep a booster around as opposed to using both of them, so I can hit over a 6 damage heal potentially. But I have to give up the PG in the process, which if I'm going for the win here, that's fine. Is that fine? Do I want to give up the PG? I think I only lose to a 1 in 10 or 1 in 13, so I'll take those odds. Oops, slide that up. Almost panicked because of the timer. I think I've seen 3 PGs, like 2 go to the bottom, 1 goes here. But they also shuffle because of Ezel. Jugs here, Bracky here. Got there. Pimp your Twitch channel out there. Yellow heart. Oof. Oof, this is a oofy hand. Alright, so ship this, and ship this, and maybe we find Seyfried or Emperor. Nope. Beans is like, I got your back now, Chief. Let it be known, I actively refuse to ride Jelly Beans. I will ship it back to deck and I'll skip a turn on riding if I have to. I refuse. Intern. Another Ezel Superior ride, maybe? Jugs better sit on the jelly beans. I agree. That 11K body is massive. Maybe we'll find it. We got a couple. We got some draw triggers here and there. The best thing is that we hit a draw trigger, like maybe a Jugs, and then we draw into Emperor or Safe Read. Okay, phase one. Phase one complete. Ah, so close. We got another crack at it. Nope. Okay. Do I want to be on a 7K? Not really. I feel like I'd rather ride Douglas. But if I'm not gonna ride, what am I gonna do with this double summoner? Alright, we're collecting data. Let's see why is this song so loud? My gosh. Found Safe Read though. Get this out because it gives me something to put here as a boosty boost. Calculate it. If that's their draw trigger, what's their heal? I imagine their heal is the on boost plus 3K dude. Usually if you're playing like a pure Ezel deck, it's between those two. If they superior right, I'll be hurt by the 7K. Garmor is their heal. Could be. I figure they found the superior right by hitting 2 draw triggers. Certainly had Vivian, and it may not have mattered. Because it can use Vivian's skill, get a card, and then that not being a trigger would let Ezel hit me. Any hoozles. Anyways. Yeah, that's what I figured the heal was. That's my last Doug. I need some help. I need a top deck here. Come on, Emperor. Okay. I'll take Jugs. It's better. Sometimes you're gonna have the games where you don't ride the card that you need to ride, even if you have 5 good Vanguard rides. Ah, one card away. One card. Riding Jugs feels weird now. Like, there's been a few times where Jugs wasn't needed for the game, where it may have been better to be like the deck that had the 2 Jugs and the 3 Safe Read. May have been better there. But we are in trouble though. But at the same time, our opponent is 9 draw Ezel and not crits. Or it appears that they're 9 draw Ezel. So that means he's gonna replace one of these. If not, that'd be very strange. Oh wow. So if they don't hit a trigger here, then this can't touch me. I'll say they do play crits. Wait, you knew you played crits and you didn't replace the thing? I'm so confused. Like, the only reason you would do that is if you know you're a deck that doesn't play crits. Like, it's okay to give up the free call by trying to guarantee you put a damage on. Like, I could have dealt 2 damage to me there. Let's see. Do I want to use Mecha Trainer first or Medical Manager first? What am I gonna search out? I would search a PG out, so it's probably better to use Mecha Trainer first. But I need a PG right now. I'm at 3. I don't think it's necessary. No skill. This looks like a dud game right here. And by dud, I don't mean Dudley. Good job, Beans. Good job, Beans. I need to get into the habit of thinking about Beans as my heal trigger. Because I played so many games with Jugs as my heal trigger that Freudian slip, I say Jugs. Like you may have saw that yesterday too. So we've seen 3 of these. And only 1 of the grade 1 versions. But we're down 2 Emperors right now. I think I'm out of brackies now. Yep, I'm out of brackies. Oh, this is a tough game. Not what I need. You think golds are a counter to spikes since they can keep calling? I mean, unless they play stands, they can't do more than 3 attacks a turn. So it's kind of a key that they have their main Vanguard, and I'm kind of fighting for tempo right now. What's up, Dark or Ninja Dark? And thanks for the follow. I have 1 Deli Emperor left. Let's see. Skip right. I don't have any intercepts. I don't have much of anything going on right now. Grab this PG because why not? And then we'll put this back. Should have a Phantom. Oh, I have a Doug's left. I got a Doug left. How about that? So if I can heal here, then that puts me in a good spot. I got 2 heals in deck. And they might have 2 heals in deck. I'm kind of banking on the heal trigger right now. Come on, Beans. No. No. Once again, we're in a 2-9 situation. Once again, we're in a 2-9 situation for a 6 damage heal trigger. Turn into Gans where none of them show up, right? Let's see. How many draw triggers? They've seen 5. So are they playing more than 2 crits? Like are they playing 4 Pelennor as their crit? I don't know. But if they do crit me here, then you can't even go off of Beans to help bail us out. Don't crit. Okay. Now save me, Beans. Save me, Beans. One time. No. No. Oh. Another one. But, alright, let's talk about that game for a hot second. Our opponent, Superior Road, had pieces for early limit break in terms of having the self-damagers. We never saw either of our primary rides, our primary or our backup ride, and we were still this close to pulling it out. Like, that's still pretty amazing. That's still pretty amazing. That'd be cool, but for now I'm gonna just keep trying to grind out games on ranked, since we're not doing a dedicated friend fight stream. What is this hand? This hand is tough. I don't want both PGs in my hand starting out, so I need to fish for a grade 3. We didn't find it. That's okay, Ninja Dark. Oh no, not this grade 3. The complete wrong grade 3. Why, chat, why is this one double summoner so flippin' loyal, but I can't find Dudley Emperor like that? I will not ride Beans. I'll put that on record. I will not ride Beans. I will shift it back like I did last game. I swear I've seen this one double summoner, like in the six games that I played, I've seen this one double summoner at least 4 times. Alright, draw. I like draw Emperor. Oh, yes! Yes! The prophecy is complete. First check, draw trigger in the draw Emperor. The prophecy is here. Alright, I'm gonna ride this. It does better against some superior riding. And then we're gonna sift this back. For this. And then we're gonna make a board here. Thinking back, it may have been better to ride Bracky, just because if they trigger, I have to use Bracky's skill to punch over, which seems bad. But if I had this over here, that would not have been the case. However, being on the 10K is better against their superior ride, because it forced them to commit more cards. So it's close. This would all be moot if I check a trigger here, though. Okay, we're fine. Crisis has been averted. I know you touched on this in your last video, but why no Daisy/Dan? The reason for no Daisy right now is because I wanted to make space for a medical manager. And in my sample videos, I did have like a 2 or 3 of Daisy with a 2 or 3 of Phantom to help you have guaranteed Dudley targets or Beans targets. But with Phantom being able to return back to deck, I don't think you need Daisy per se. And Phantom comes with the upside of being an emergency 10K booster. The Dan, you could probably play a 1-up Dan just to help you have something to do, excuse me, in the mid portions of the game. But that's totally a judgment call based on how you feel your games are going. If I had to pick one of them as a 1-up, I'd probably play Dan over Daisy at the moment. But right now, I like the medical manager for the free soul charge. Alright, we're gonna use this now. Grab a PG. And then we're gonna use Beans to grab a Doug. So now we've filtered out 2 normal units, which is very nice. And then call this here. Just checking. Just checking. We'll see if this Devil Summoner is worth it. Ah, drew the Beans. Oh, this is all top of these nuts have dual master game to JP right now. I'm aware. I played it a while. I played it a lot before I got into Vanguard 0. In terms of bad matchups, what clan do I think? Probably still MLB, a little bit of Kagero, I would imagine. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling it out still. Okay, they do play crits. Found one. So they're gonna go back to 3 damage. Let's see, okay. And a safe read. Alright, skip ride. Put Beans back for a Phantom. Call. Call. And call. likely going to use Limit Break to call 2 Panthers out. And then if I check a trigger, I can push them to 5, potentially. And then ideally I can heal at the same time. Give up the safe read. I should have 2 Panthers left. 1, 2. Yep. This thing in a loop. Nice. Calculated. Aw. You want your Grand Blue Clan? Were you playing during the Grand Blue Clan event stuff? That happened just before this one. Oh wow. 9 crit Ezel. So I just need to find something to put in front of my other Phantom here. That's not what I needed. It's not at all what I needed. I have 5 triggers left and 18 cards. That's a little bit over 1 in 4 cards. You only watch me play? You juggle too many mobile games? I get that. So, took a slow turn there. I was hoping I'd be able to hit a trigger to pass it to the front row Phantom and deal an additional damage. But in this case, I have the chance of going to 4, and I can have a buffer damage if I need to for a heal trigger. They're all in. Like they watched me get a heal. They watched me get a PG. Maybe they just want to pop it. Maybe they're that dedicated to popping it. They probably go Vanguard to choke me on damage. Oh, they didn't. That's shocking. That's very surprising. Now I have Limit Break. So they go back to 4, which means I can heal out. I can do Limit Break and I can heal with one of the beans that I have left. This is fine. Decisions. Because I can commit I can commit Jugs. attack with it with skill, but then this won't be able to hit without a trigger. But it lets me see what their 5th damage might be to figure out what I want to call in my open front rows after that, which might be worth it. And it puts the jugs back to deck, and then if I choose not to bring it out, then I can have an additional trigger in deck. I like that. I think that's worth it. But that also means I have to give up the PG. But I'm trying to win. I'm doing this because I have double Phantom in the back, and that lets me hit over. They can become 10k boosters on demand. Actually, no, I'm out of Panthers. Yeah, this is best. So everything I talked about putting the trigger back, I kind of I just negated it. But the beans comes through anyway. Good old bean boy. Good old bean bag chair. Now, unfortunately, this means they do 6 damage heal. I can't hit over it. Actually, I can hit over it because this makes 26. Okay, we got there anyway. We're good. We're good. We are fine.